Yeah, g'day, kia ora, Pastor Carl Bromley here in the deep south. Just to let you know that I've created a folder called Insights from the Quran. I have studied through the Quran before in depth, and I'm going back over it again at the moment when I have time. And as I come across surah or scriptures in the Quran of interest, I'm going to post them on Facebook and save them to my Insight from the Quran folder, which I've made public to access. I'm just going to write the verses up there as they stand and maybe ask one or two questions about it. We live in a time where Islam has become quite a focal point globally for a number of reasons, and many people have never actually read the Quran, and many people have opinions that extend their knowledge and experience of the Quran itself. I try to be fair-minded, so when I look at issues like the issue of Islam, I want to ensure that I've gone to the source in context to make my assessments, evaluations, judgments, and draw my conclusions. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. So I've posted a couple already, very interesting. One about thieving. In the Quran, it says that a thief, male or female, should have their hand amputated to be a disincentive, basically. And also it says, acknowledges that Allah, as the Quran calls God, gave the land of Palestine, which it calls the Holy Land, to Israel. Now, these are interesting posts. I'm going to keep posting these verses as I come across them. Already you might be thinking, that's interesting. Would we want Sharia law, the law of Islam, implemented in our nation where thieves have their hands cut off? And why is it that Muslims are crying out, some Muslims, not all Muslims, why is it that some Muslims who claim to believe in Allah and believe the Quran are crying, Palestine be free from the river to the sea, which is basically in the face and in direct object defiance of what Allah says, apparently, Allah says, in the Quran, that he has given Palestine, the Holy Land, to Israel. So fascinating when we look at these things, and it may be fascinating for Muslims and non-Muslims who haven't actually read the Quran. So it's good to be equipped with this knowledge as we have these discussions and debates around issues in the Middle East. And I'm going to be bringing these kind of things up to Muslims and those who are chanting, Palestine be free from the river to the sea. Why are you doing that in defiance and direct disobedience to Allah, according to the Quran, who has given Israel the Holy Land? And for those Westerners and those moderate Muslims who are wanting Sharia law, the question must be begged. Do you really want law that cuts off the hands of thieves? Because that's what the Quran says, and Sharia law comes from the Quran. And I think some of the hadiths are the holy scriptures from Islam. Okay, so if you're interested, join the playlist group. It's public, and I'll keep you up to date as I come across more interesting insights or verses from the Quran so we can extend our understanding of what Islam stands for and extend and further our discussion and debate regarding where we stand in terms of Christians and Jews when it comes to these issues that are affecting our globe the world over.